Good morning this beautiful morning. How are you doing, every one of you? I'm doing very great, and I expect you to also be doing very great. How was your weekend? I'm sure you had a wonderful weekend. Now we are back to learning, and on this wonderful learning platform, we have been learning so wonderfully well. And this morning again, it's another quantitative reasoning class, and I'm sure that a lot of you are ready to think logically and to give me answers. So what are we doing in quantitative reasoning class today? We are talking about coding and decoding. Wow, that's very important and beautiful topic. Coding and decoding. The topic is very, very important and very, very simple. So I want you to pay close attention to the class. I want you to get your writing materials and then pay close attention to me as I'll be explaining the topic. I am still Mrs. Olayinka, and I'm excited to have you on this amazing learning platform. Now, like I said, we'll be talking about coding and decoding. It's a reasoning trick. It's a very good reasoning trick. Now, what are we expected to learn in today's class? We are supposed to learn what decoding is. We are supposed to learn what coding is, and then we should be able to work on coding and decoding effectively. That is, you should be able to form and code other words. Also, you should be able to decode and show intended meaning. Now, you should also be able to substitute and work on sums. So, decode, define decoding, define coding, work effectively on them, and substitute them for sums. Now, let's go quickly. What is coding? Like I said, the topic is very, very simple, and we may not be spending too much time on it as long as you pay close attention to my explanation. Now, what is coding? Coding is the assigning of different letters or numbers to the original letter or numeral. You assign different letters or numbers to the original letter or numbers or numerals. So that's coding. Now, it involves representing the original letters or numbers with different numbers or letters. It's still the same thing. You represent the original letters or numbers with different numbers or letters. That's what coding is all about. Now, we'll be doing some work on coding, and then you'll be able to understand more of what I am trying to explain to you. You can see this, guys. They are what? Code breakers. They're trying to break the code. And if you're so good at breaking codes, you can work in any ICT firm. You can work in a very good organization. So, the foundation, I will need you to pay close attention so that you can grab it once and for all. And like I said, the topic is very, very simple. Now, let's look at some examples on coding. To get a code, all you need to do is write the code above the key such that at a glance, you know what glance means? Just by mere looking at it once, that's what glance means. Just quickly look at something and remove your eyes. Then, such that at a glance, you will know the coding of such letters. So what do you need to do? Write the code above the key. By the time you write it, when you look at it at a glance, just look at this example I have here. Just mere looking at that word, person, at a glance, you know the coding numerals you can use. So with that example, we have person, and look at the coded letters they have used. You can use code to do a lot of things. A lot of things. Now, we have used 436527 as the numerals of the figures we want to use as the code for person. Now, with the above, you will know at a glance that P is what? 4. And then your E is what? 3. And then your R is what? 6. Your S is 5. Your 0 is 2. That's your O. And your N is 7. So by me looking at it, you know what each of those letters actually stands for. That's the first example. Now let's go to decoding. How do we decode? Decoding is act of interpreting code to understand the answer. You interpret code to do what? To understand the answer. For example, if A to Z stands for 1 to 26, you know, 1 to 26 are the letters of the alphabet. We have 26 letters of the alphabet. So supposing we have A to Z standing from 1 to 26. So what do you think will be 19 20, 21, 4, 25. Then there's a space. You need to pause. Then we have 8, 1, 18, 4. Will be decoded as what? So what do you need to do first? Because you may get confused if you want to do it without writing the figures, writing the letters out. You might get confused along the line. So the first thing you need to do is write the letters of the alphabet out and write the keys underneath it. Like I said, so that at a glance you know what a particular letter stands for. If I ask now, what is letter T? Letter T is what? 20. Good. If I quickly ask now that what is letter M? You will know that letter M is what? 13. And if I say what is G? You know G is what? 7. So at a glance, you will quickly know what each letter stands for. That's why you have to write it out and write the key immediately or beneath it. Now, so if A to Z stands for 1 to 20, what will 19, 20, 21, 4, 25, 8, 1, 18, 4, what will it be? Now, what it will be is 19 is what? Let's quickly go to where 19 is. S. 19 is what? S. Now, 20 is what? T. 21 is what? U. 4 is what? Let's come down. 4 is what? D. And then 25 is what? Y. Can anybody read it for me from the house? Study. Good. Now let's go to the remaining 4. Numerous 8. Let's look for what is 8. 8 is what? H. 1 is what? A. Then let's go to 18. Let's look for 18 quickly. 18 is what? R. And the last one is 4. 4 is what? D. Good. So, what do we have there? Study hard. Can you see it now? Study hard. As simple as anything. As simple as ABC. Just at a glance, you'll be able to know what the code is. You'll be able to decode it. So it's only just quickly write something somewhere and you don't want your friend or you don't want somebody else to know what you have done. You just try as much as possible to break the code. By the time you break the code, you'll be able to decode what the person has hidden or the secret the person is trying to hide. Decoding always use decoding method even to find out some secret. So apart from working as an ICT personnel, you can also work as a detective if you know how to use your coding and decoding very well. So you can see I've been able to decode the word, the letters and the figures that has been given, and I've been able to say, okay, what the person is trying to say is that you should study hard. Now, let's quickly go to more worked example. Now, if the word news is represented by 4682, calculate. Now, we want to do some calculation. We want to do some calculations. Now, if the word NEWS is 4682, let's calculate. Okay. Now, what is the first thing you need to do? Arrange the figures under the letters so that at a glance you will know what each figure stands for and what each letter stands for. Let's say we N E W S and 4 6 8 2. Okay, that's done. Now let's quickly go. What is N times W? N times W. Now what is N? 4. 4 times, what is W? 4 times 8. So what is 4 times 8, anybody? What is the answer? 8 times 4 is, I'm waiting for the answer. 32, good. Okay, so we have 32 here. Now let's go to N plus E times S. Now N plus E will give you what? 4 plus 6. What will 4 plus 6 give you? To give it 10. Then we have times S. What is your S? S is 2. So 10 times 2 will give you what? 20. That's the answer. That's why we have, this is the working here. That's why we have the answer as 20. And the first answer is, may not be seen it clearly, is 32. Okay, so this is the working of the first solution and the second one here. Now let's quickly go. More examples on decoding. Let's say if the word university is coded as 43562785990. So let's quickly work. Now university, U-Ni-Ve-City. Now we have 4, 3, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8, 5, 9, 0. Good. Now, what word represents 8 to 2? Let's go to 8. 8 is S. Then we have 2. What is the 2? 2 is your E. Another 2 again is your E. So 8 to 2 will give us what? C. Then what is unity? U is 4. U and I, 5. T, 0. Sorry, T is 9. 9. And then Y is 0. So we have 4, 3, 5, 9, 0 for unity. Then reverse. What does reverse stand for? Let's go to reverse. R is 7. I is 5. V is 6. E is 2. R again is what? 7. Then S give us what? 8. So we have 5, 7, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8 for reverse. Good. Now let's go to the last question here. It says, which word stands for 92382? 92382. 9 is T. Okay, 2. Let's go to 2. What's 2? 2 is E. Okay, 3. We have 3N. Okay, 8 is what? S. And 2, go back to 2 again, is E. So we have tens. Can you see now? Very simple. So let's look at the solutions. Number 1 question is C. Answer C. So that's why we have C. Number 2, 43590. 43590. That's correct answer. The answer is correct. Let's go to the third one. 7562778. 7562378. 7562778. Good. Now let's go to the last one. Tens. And the answer is tens. You have your 4 all over 4. Good. Very good. Okay. That's your score there. Now, let's still using code for university. I want you to quickly pick your biro and solve this for me. Supposing we have university. Using the same code we use for university, which is 43562785990. If you have that code for university, I want you to solve this for me. U times V, Y into brackets, V plus N plus I, and then S equal times T minus N. Okay, you working it? I'll give you 2 seconds to quickly do that. Still using the code for university. What is U times V? U times V equals to what? Okay, I won't work it for you. I've given you some workings. Okay, what is Y into bracket? V plus N plus I. Don't forget, when you have a bracket, you multiply. So add this together, add the 3 of them together, then you multiply by Y. You get your answer. Then X times T. Whatever you get from X times T, subtract N from it. Have you gotten the answer? Okay, that's very good. Now, if you have gotten your answer, you have something like this. Number 1 is 24. Number 2 is 0. Number 3 is 70. Okay, if you have solved and you've gotten this, then you have a 3 over 3. And if you have not, okay, you have a bravo. If you have gotten the 3 answers correctly, then you have your bravo. Okay. In conclusion, coding and decoding is an important part of logical reasoning. Logical reasoning section in all aptitude-related questions. In all aptitude-related questions, you come across coding and decoding. It's very, very important, and it's a logical reasoning section. Okay, let's now see what is coding. Anybody want to try? From the beginning of the class, I told you what coding is. Can you remember? Okay, now what is decoding? Are you giving me the answer? I'm waiting for you. Okay, that one that was listening has gotten it. Then using the alphabet codes, that's A to Z. What are these figures? Social distancing. Using the alphabet figure A to Z. What is S, O, C, I, A, L, then D, I, S, T, A, N, C, I, N, G. What will it give you? Okay. Now, I'm very sure you have been able to get all your evaluation, your questions correctly, and then I'm very sure you have been paying close attention. Thank you so much for your time and your patience and your attention. I will see you in the next class when I'll be giving you my questions, and some of the questions I gave you might still be coming out, and especially the one on social distancing. I want to see what you did, what you got there. So see you next class when I'll be giving my classwork. Take care of yourself. Bye.